And here we are, his uncles. Hello and welcome to Characters. Welcome. The
Welcome to
boys.
Characters Welcome.
That's the thing we say at the start of the show. And honestly, it's perfect. No notes. Let's criticize ourselves as we go tonight. It's a time to be very intensely focused on your successes and failures at all time. I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Eric Feurer, and you are here because you wanted to see the best goddamn character performances on this or any side of the rectangles. Justin's in a rectangle. I'm in a rectangle. StreamYard's in a rectangle. Your screen is a bigger rectangle. And what is a house but stacks of rectangles on top of one another?
Holy shit, I never. And I happen to believe that the earth is a rectangle that's flat. So
You're the
that's
only
why.
one that believes that, too. It's actually, I'm very proud of you for being the singular person that thinks that.
Doesn't matter. I still believe it and will go to the fucking wall for it. That's how it
Oh,
works.
boy.
How are we doing today? Eric, you've been away for a couple weeks on your walkabout. You're like a cat in the heat out there on the town. Uh,
I'm prancing and preening, face down, ass up. That's how I train for my marathon. Didn't you know?
yes.
Um,
Eric
yeah,
has been doing a lot of training. We were supposed to meet up the other night. Eric was like, I'm too tired.
I literally, this is not going to do any favors to the brand, but I got in the bathtub after my run and I fell asleep in the tub. That's how tired I got.
Fortunately the water was so low there's no threat of drowning.
It was okay. In fact, it evaporated by the time I woke up.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So it's
uh,
okay.
that's like just a light steam. That's how I cook broccoli for my kids.
Oh, yeah.
Schweichler, this week's substitute Eric is too Eric-y. Yes, we
Oh, no.
have the full flavor, like a Zin pouch right in your maw of
Oops.
huge
All
Eric
air.
energy.
Look out. I know. I am being very like, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
here.
it's good. You've been building up. You're backed up, and
It's
this is
true. I had to get out here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was gone the last 2 weeks for my I wouldn't call it a victory tour. Maybe it was the UCB Betty concession tour, I guess, where just really saying goodbye to those ships.
Well, you should say, Betty, the house character team at the UCB Theater, Eric, longtime director of the team, has officially stepped down to focus on his novellas. Sorry, I never got a reason for
I'm
what.
focusing on making quirky, short little stories. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
In space, little space novellas. So it's really like a novella in a way, which is nice.
oh,
Um, a novel
really
idea,
cool.
if you can believe it. No,
Sells
I'm
itself.
stepping away from Betty. The Betty auditions are still are happening. So if you want to hop on a Betty team, they're going to have a really wonderful, fun new director who's a secret right now. But that's going to be really
Ooh,
fun. That's
yes.
going to be on Wednesdays. But besides me going and seeing those shows, that's going to free Daddy up. I'm here. I'm your Wednesday fella now.
And just like anyone who had a dad that was absent for a long time, when daddy said he's free, everything got better.
Yes,
When
that's
you
good.
had
I'm
a
like,
free
I'm gonna
daddy.
be around more. They're like, oh, good. That's
Yeah.
good, actually. What have you been up to since I've been gone, Justin? What's going on? Are
Since
you
you've been
finally
gone, singing a lot more.
good? Are you in your apartment finally? I feel like you've been everywhere but.
Back at home. I went on the walkabout for most of the summer, but I am back in Brooklyn, living it up out here. Kids are back in school on that
Right,
grind.
right.
Um,
Kids are back in school. When the
yeah.
kids are away, the Justin will just work without interruption, not play,
Ye-
right?
No, I don't play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When your work is play, are you ever really working? And the answer is yes. You're always working.
Yes, everything is work at that point, which is really nice.
uh,
It's great when the work gets around, when whatever the circle of work is comes back around to me, and then I get like 4 texts and 2 emails on 6 different subjects of things I need to be doing, and then the Justin wave rolls on to the next
oh, are
person.
you living in fear of me being like, the eye of Sauron has fallen on Eric. What must you
No,
complete
it's just
of your
really
task?
fun whenever the clock strikes. Whenever the
Yes.
clock strikes, characters welcome, and I'm like, I get an email about the Halloween show, and then a text about the Patreon, and then a phone call about how we need to meet up for something else. I'm like, okay, cool.
And it's really good when no one responds. Jay says, "Please pity me. I'm stupid. What's Betty?" You are not stupid, Jay. That is it's a character team at the UCB Theater in LA and New York, and it's like our show, Characters Welcome, except other people who have enrolled in character classes, auditioned, got on a team, and they're performing characters. They workshop over the course of a month under the tutelage of their director. In some cases, Eric. In other cases, Sarah. In even other cases, a mystery person.
It's true. And they're also like where Characters Welcome is a new fun crew every month. They're on for like a 7-month contract, basically, where they get to put up 6 brand new characters. And then in the 7th month, they do a best of. And so those 2 teams just finished. And anything you see on our YouTube page that has a directed by in the description, that's a Betty team. Because either Sarah or myself directed those pieces.
Yeah, in the New York situation.
Of course, says, how do you get into it? Schreikler gives the answer already. You audition, but you need to have taken UCB classes. It's true. There are some exceptions now. You can get an exception from an exemption form, but I don't really know who gets the yay or nay on that. You basically have to state your case as to why you think you need to be on the team. Is what it seems like.
Yeah. And often that is, I took classes 5 years ago and you forgot or something like that.
Time for me again.
Yeah.
Here I come. But yeah, at any rate, does your shirt say fuck?
No, it says lucky devil.
Whoa, I thought it said fuck.
No. Yeah, this is I don't wear a lot of shirts that say fuck. And I will say, you always see if you're like in New Orleans or in a tourist trap place, they're like, those shirts that are like, fuck you, you fuckity fuck. And I'm always like, who buys those? And then when I was going to the UCB party, I saw 2 dudes walking together, both wearing them. I was like, who are these nightmares? Who are they? On the streets of this goddamn city, New York, walking around with fuck
shirts. That's crazy. I don't think you could ever give me to that. In fact, I almost never wear... I'm a cartoon character of sorts. I just wear plain clothes in different colors. I like that.
Yeah.
That's where my head's at.
I like a graphic tee, but I hesitate on a lot of joke tees, you know?
Yeah. Well, you're funny enough. You're such a
The jokes come out of my mouth. I don't need to also be a joke. I don't need to be a banner of jokes.
No. Yeah, there it is. I went to Characters Welcome with 7/12/24, and all I got was a prediction of the assassination attempt of Donald Trump 18 hours before it happened, and also this T-shirt. We do have merch, folks. Since we just shit-talked shirts with jokes on it, we do have a merch page with tons of shirts with jokes on it, if you're ever interested.
That are very fun, and that's the extent of our political comedy that's happening this evening, because it's a crisis point if anyone's doing any of that in this year of our Lord.
We're not going to do any more of that. I will say, Justin, I'm sorry to say that if you haven't been fired from your jobs yet, you will, based on about 100 comments that we got on the latest video I put on YouTube.
Yes, the latest one or the one from last week?
The one from the three ago. I put up a Graham Techler character, and buried in there amongst all the accolades are many people saying, "Hope you got a second job, bitch, because you're about to lose it." It's an amazing. I actually, we don't have to talk about it, but it's such an amazing
It is a great piece by Graham Techler.
Yes, it's a funny piece. Yeah.
And there it is in the comments if you want to check it out. Very fun. But speaking of checking things out, what do you say we jump into our first character of the evening?
Let's get it. That's why you're here. You're not here for the boys. You're here for the characters, folks.
Yes. Please, let's do it. Let's talk about this first person we're welcoming out because, this is a necessary thing. Oh, Schreikler, get out of here.
What did you say, Schreikler?
The FCC has demanded that characters welcome be dropped in boiling mayonnaise. I mean, hot mayonnaise, I'd die that way. Throw some relish in there. I'm going to dive in.
I'm not a hot mayo guy. Mayonnaise should be cold on an otherwise hot sandwich, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, definitely. But what that sandwich does is warm it up to be a nice little... I would sleep in a bag of mayonnaise if I could. I'd be so moist.
Oh, shut up.
Do you want to hear
Yes.
it? Do you want to picture it? Do you want to live
No,
it? Do you want
I
to
want
dream
this
it?
next. I want our first character, Justin. I want our.
You want a first character? Great, let's do it. I talked to this person for multiple years as a parent of two, and so I'm excited to have them out here. Please welcome out to the rectangles a daycare teacher.
Whoa!
Well, hello, boys and girls. My name is Miss Aretha Franklin, and I'm your substitute daycare teacher. You may call me the Queen of Soul, or for short, the Queen. Let's start with our ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Woo! Now you know your ABCs. Next time, please don't sing with me. A diva sings alone. Let's all walk over to the magic carpet for story time. Ooh, Bobby, don't sock your neighbor unless they ask for it. Because the way Mariah Carey tried to sing over me during VH1 Divas Live, she deserved to get socked in her throat. Everyone, repeat after me. Don't sock your neighbor unless they ask for it. Oh, well, bless you, Timmy. That was a big sneeze from a little boy. Now, don't you go getting those germs on a diva. A diva must protect her vocal cords. Bless you again. Sounds like you need a little prayer. Never walk in and see your snotty napkin. I'll say a little prayer for you and me. Now, today's storybook is Who's the Fairest Diva of Them All? Spoiler alert, it's me. Now, who wants a snack? Okay, a goldfish for you and a goldfish. Ouch, Shamika. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You think a diva won't bite you back? Oh, you better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. All right, now it's nap time. But first, raise your hand if you have to use the bathroom first. Yes, Bobby. You did a number 2. Oh. On the back of a diva's $10,000 Versace gown? Oh! Oh! R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect Versace. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. No, don't suck a diva. That was a figure of speech. No, security. Diva down.
Yeah.
Shante Green, everybody.
Yeah.
Bringing us a tour de force.
Wonderful. Very good bars there. Good singing. Love that.
You know, a diva does what she can.
Yes. And that's true. That is how she died. How Aretha died.
Oh, singing too hard or getting beaten up by a bunch of kids.
Getting murdered by a bunch of children.
Ah, who knew? How are you? Where are you coming at us from?
California.
California, no kidding.
California.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that wonderful sun behind you. It looks beautiful.
It's still shining down.
Diva
It's
needs
funny.
her light.
Shante before was talking about how she's trying to get to a Zumba class after this.
Yes.
That was a workout. What you just did.
It was.
I don't know. Yeah. Shout out Jay in the comments. Unironically, she looks amazing.
Yes, of course. Also, a classic LA double booking. I have a show and then I have to get to a Zumba class after.
Yeah.
They're very different from a New York double booking, which is I have to go bomb in front of a bunch of comedians and then bomb harder in front of less comedians.
Yeah.
Very different life.
Wow,
you really
diva energy.
Do you do a lot of characters over in LA? Where do you do stuff?
I've been in the country, I've been in the country for the last 4 years writing my book. So I have not been able to do tons of characters since I was writing a book, but now it's my time to shine.
Oh, awesome.
Writing a
Can
book.
you tell us about the book at all?
I can do more than tell you. I can show you a picture of my book because the author's always prepared. Loving Your Black Neighbor as Yourself. A guide to between us.
Wonderful.
Can you tell us me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That rocks. What is that process like of writing a book? Is it? Let me ask you another. Let me take that question back and ask you a more specific, even harder question. Probably.
Ooh.
Is it harder to get the words down for that first draft, or to make that final edit and say this is done?
The final edits are way harder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's easy to just like pump out stuff. Here are my thoughts. Here's what I think. Here, take it. It's like the vomit version, but to refine it so that people actually understand you and receive the words, it takes skill, precision, lots of thought.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. But let me ask you another question. What's harder, writing a book or writing a 2-minute character piece?
Writing a book.
Oh,
interesting. Because I find it hard to write the 2-minute piece.
But I think it's really challenging to write a new character every week, at least one. Like when I was taking my character 101 class at UCB, every week it just keeps you constantly churning out stuff. Oh, yeah. It's still not quite as hard as writing a book because that was 60,000 professional words, but it's very challenging.
Professional words. Shined up words. Words with a little polish on them.
They're professional, not unprofessional. Unprofessionals are on the internet just saying whatever they want. Yeah. No polish, no reason, no rhyme, no logic.
Published. So you have that professional published book. How many books do you have? Do you have like a book graveyard where you have like all these books that are unfinished, or was it just like, this is the one I'm going to write, you wrote it, it's done?
There's like a notes section on my phone, your notes, and it's like books to write. Yeah. I've got that. I've got characters to write, stories to write. So it's not a graveyard. It's like my heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a garden, Eric, that we put our seeds in and they grow. And eventually, once we really work on them. I have a great seed-filled garden that I keep watering haphazardly.
Yes, Justin takes everything that he writes for this live stream. We've been doing this live stream for the past going on year 6 now, every week. Yeah. Every character that Justin writes for it goes in the same document, right, Justin?
That's accurate, yes.
Wow. And how many characters have you done?
Yeah, how many pages is that doc, Justin?
The document is 217 pages.
What?
But there are repeats in this.
Fair.
Wow. Fair. I mean, that's like a book. You wrote a book over 6 years.
Justin, you wrote a really bad book. Good job.
Yeah, really good. It's more like a series of bar napkins that a maniac wrote an idea on. He made a stack. It was like, this is my book.
Oh man. So what's next for you? Do you do like are you like doing little like tours with the book, or are you going to try to be performing more now that is all finished?
Yes. Now that the book is done, I am performing. I am speaking about the book. I'm doing podcast tours. I'm doing the whole thing, but I'm having fun because writing the book was its own kind of fun, but characters is its own kind of fun.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah.
That rocks.
You performed the shit out of that piece. Please come back and do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Congratulations on publishing a book. That is such a huge fucking effort, and that rocks. And yeah, we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, see ya.
Awesome.
See you later. Great to see you, Shantae.
Wow, that was great.
Very cool.
Very, very good. And man, writing a book, what that is. Anyone that does that, I'm like, you are a god. That is so crazy.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Also, singing one song, also pretty amazing.
Also impossible on some people.
Yeah, I consider that to be absolutely impossible. And she sang like 4.
Yeah, that was really, really good. That was so fun. Someday I'll release the Justin cut from our musical show.
Maybe. Yeah, you can hang that over my head for quite some time. Blackmail, a full-on blackmail.
I got a couple of years. I very loosely started to caption your guy who's been running character because you can't hear a word that you say in that
Yes,
video. You
I
can't
was
hear
running
shit.
around the space.
But
like
people were laughing very hard, so I'm slowly parsing the words together. Actually, if you send me a script, that would rock, Justin.
I could definitely do that. You've come right to the source.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
But that reminds me, we do actually have a show coming up where you will see
yes.
the next batch of pieces that you can get a first look at
Yes.
the live show at the UCB Theater at 9:00 in 9 days.
In 9 days.
The 26th of September. The theme of this show is clickbait. We're literally leading into it. We're all doing characters that we think the internet loves.
Yes. The idea is this will go viral. Something that you think will, and I think it's either like, oh, it's so in the pop culture, or it's an every blank thing that people can relate to, or it's divisive and it's going to get people talking. I'm excited. Yeah, let's really lean into the divisive
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely. I think we got that.
I am posting into chat the lineup. So get ready. Lineup drop for the show next Friday. It's a good
very
one.
exciting. So that's going to be very fun.
Oh, good. That's great. A lineup drop in a. You can't see.
That looks perfect. That looks perfect.
Any part of that. Here, let me try again. See if that's better.
Nope.
Good. Yep.
Really good. That's what you call the same.
Yes. But yes, Demi is doing the show, which is awesome. Demi's in town just for a week or so. And I saw he posted on Twitter. He was like, if there's any shows, let me know. And we were like, long shot, but let's try to get him on. He's doing it. It's going to be great.
Very cool. That's very fun. I'm very excited for the piece that I've just started to write and got to get it done. Uh-oh,
yes,
Eric typing like a freak. I would also say we have join our Patreon. You can get we just recorded a bunch of new stuff last week. We have a game night that's Patreon exclusive where Eric, myself, Sarah, and Michael sat down and played a game. It was very much fun. Yelling.
Yes. It was very fun. We did a classic, the gays versus the straights. Yes. And I don't want to tell you who won, but it's exactly who you think.
Ooh, really nice. I can tell you both sides thought they had it in the bag.
I will say that we were going to play 5 rounds, and no one had scored even half as many points as we needed.
Yes. So really good. Can everyone fail? We try to prove that true. But that's fun. I'm working on that now. I got the file from our shooter, and he was like, hey, everyone's very loud in this. I was like, oh, great. You can hear everyone in everyone's mic.
Good.
So that's fun. Going to be a lot of big energy there, and we have a bunch of characters welcome backs coming, which are where we bring back a character from the page to catch up with them in their lives after they found success on our YouTube.
Yeah, we got some good ones coming up. We got Peter Walsh doing the Willy Wonka Candy Boy. That one's going to rock. I'm very excited. Michelle Chan Bennett doing the white man seeking Asian woman dating profile. That one was very fun.
Very fun, very funny. Megan from Australia says, Justin, how about them Seahawks? Yes, I see your Seahawks, just like your
and I raise you.
Says. And I raise you the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills. Oh, the Bills.
Oh, the Bills. We're having our fun with those Bills. We beat, let's see, we beat the Jets. That's not that important. We beat
someone else.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
the Baltimore Ravens. Eric, did you watch any football recently? Like maybe 2 weeks ago?
I did watch the Ravens game. And my coworker, who was a Bills fan, conceded the game to me in the third quarter. Texted me, this fucking sucks. Like, great job. And then obviously unconceded in the fourth quarter.
Yes, just like the rest of the Bills Mafia and the team itself. Man, that was pure excitement.
Bills fashion.
Megan, love the Ravens, says Megan. Wow.
Yes. Claxon says, Eric, you haunted my dreams recently. Did you post in the Discord about that? That like you and I had to go on stage together, or I said that everybody it was.
Yes, it was
something in the Discord.
You put Claxon on stage alone, I believe was the dream.
Which is, of course, the definition of a character.
Where we talk shit all day. Yes, exactly.
I can't think of something scarier than going on stage alone. I
There
made
it
you go on
is.
stage by yourself. Horrible. Ugh. Wouldn't wish
He's
that
done
on
that to
anybody.
so many. It still
It's
does
true.
to this day. The crimes
It's,
continue.
it's true. Justin, do you think we should welcome out our next character? What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm so excited for our next character. Fall, folks. Whoa, I got ahead of my sentence there. Folks, it's fall.
Fall, folks, fall.
In 4 days, it'll be the 21st day of September, which is fall. Not to bring up Demi again. Do you know Demi, Justin?
I do, yes.
And do you know him from the September 21st posts?
Yes.
They're so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I enjoy those very much. But yeah, fall has sprung, folks, as they say. Jorge in the private chat said, "That's him? Holy shit!" Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. I'm so goddamn dumb. Yeah. But anyway, fall is here, which means a lot of things. Justin, according to your character, it means leaf peeping. It means holding hands so damn tight. And it means carving the face of your ex into a pumpkin and watching it slowly rot, which is one of my favorite lines.
From...
No, that's just one of my favorite lines I've ever heard. I love that. That line's very fun. But now let's welcome out another little fall staple. Please welcome the owner of an apple orchard.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich mehr alleine.
Nah, you smell that? That's Jack Frost. Getting out of bed, shaking off the dingleberries, and opening the door to autumn. I'm Blake Ciderblend, the 7th generation owner and operator of the Crooked Root Apple Orchard. What a place. You know, I grew up here on this very orchard, and it's prison. A beautiful prison, where the walls grow tasty apple treats and the prison guards are my own shortcomings. And the bees that sting you exclusively on the taint. Vermont Tate bees. Look them up. They say if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I hate this Johnny Appleseed horseshit, so every day is a walk across a razor blade swamp. And I'm wearing socks full of lemon juice. But here I go, chitter-chatting on, when you guys drove all the way up here from Skinny Jeans Tube Top, Brooklyn, to get a photo of your hand touching an apple. So let's just do this shit, am I right? There's so much to do here at the Crooked Root. We've got our mini golf course themed on the 2008 Paris Hilton movie, The Hottie and the Naughty. Richard Roper called the movie excruciatingly, painfully, horribly, terribly awful, and had the same review of our mini golf course. Roper was a shit golfer. R.I.P. Of course, we have our bedbug petting zoo off to the left, where you can get your fingers on 7 different, increasingly nasty species of bedbugs. So cute. Be careful, though. You don't want to take any home, so plan on petting those bedbugs in the nude. Wink. And of course, don't forget to stop by the gift shop, where we've repackaged Walgreens brand jams so that we can charge prices that are downright Amish. But let's get to the apples. Look at these beauties. Green and red chokestones spit out here by the devil's puckered butthole. Let me walk you through what's picking today. You got your Golden Delicious, an apple that tastes like old cigarettes and is the apple equivalent of Hotel California by the Eagles played on loop for the rest of your goddamn life. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave this apple. You've got your Pink Lady apples. You know that feeling of your first high school dance where you lean in to kiss your date and you realize that she's actually 100 mice in a skin suit that your friends trained to prank you? Well, that's what a Pink Lady tastes like. Yum. Of course, Red Delicious. Honestly, what thumb-tongued psychopath named this thing Delicious? I've eaten potatoes that taste more like apples than this trash. We've got Granny Smith, great apple, no notes, great way to start the day. Then, of course, you've got the Honey Crisp. Whoo! This apple's like a car accident in your mouth. When other apples wake up in a cold sweat, they're having nightmares about being a Honeycrisp.
Oh.
I've offered Honeycrisps to people in a human centipede situation, and they've taken one bite and said, you know what? Hook me back up to this feller in front of me's butt because I prefer it to this apple. That's Honeycrisp for you. That's a quote from a human centipede situation. So grab a bag and go pick some apples. But don't be the last one back to the barn because the only joy I have in this autumnal hellscape is hunting humans for sport. Happy picking!
Grab a nice day.
Similar energy.
List.
I literally rewrote the last line of that because before it was another very similar idea of like, I'm going to burn this place down for the insurance money, which is the last line of another piece I just did.
I will not stand for this slander. And I do really like every new person that joins the Discord is pretty much down the line has been picking an Apple favorite. Pretty even, Justin. Did you check which Apple you picked in the Discord?
I don't know. I mean, I know I would pick Granny Smith.
That's weird.
For those of you that don't know,
that's weird because you're Team Honeycrisp in the Discord. That's so strange.
That's not. Have I been switched? Did you fuck with the vote?
No, I saw that you didn't pick one, so I chose for you.
Wow, isn't that right? That's how people like you win.
You've been Team Honeycrisp this whole time.
Wow. Well, I guess I'll just throw myself out this goddamn window because that's disgusting.
Did you do your annual apple picking yet this year?
We're going this weekend to do some apple picking and load our car full of too many pumpkins for no reason.
Do they have Honeycrisps at that orchard?
Well, that's the thing is that's one reason. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, we have an ongoing apple clash where Eric likes Honeycrisp, I like Granny Smith, and we fight about it for some reason.
And I've never seen you eat Granny Smith, whereas you've seen me eat Honeycrisp. So I don't know exactly where the truth lies, if that makes sense.
Come round my place in the morning, noon, or evening, and you'll see me noshing.
You just take a big bite out of a Granny Smith.
I love a Granny Smith. I make a salsa that I'm known for involving Granny Smith apples.
That I'll say, man, that's not something to be proud about.
I'll tell you what. I've been working in this industry a long time. This salsa is how I will make my fortune.
You should do
look
that.
At this. We have 2 comments back to back. Claxon, Eric is correct objectively. Interesting. He's saying that to the person haunting his nightmares. Megan, Justin, Team Granny Smith all the way.
Boo!
The fight goes on, I say.
Yuck. I had a Honeycrisp yesterday. I'm going to eat a Honeycrisp right after this just because.
Oh, God. Why?
Here's my only knock about Honeycrisp that is a very true, real knock. Why are those how is that tree twice as expensive as every other tree? Why are those apples so pricey?
Because they're apples for suckers. They're apples for the masses. But the thing I was going to say about apple picking is you go to this orchard and they're like, here's what we're picking today. And it's like a series of nouns I've never heard of.
It's just there's more than like 4 types of apples.
This is like the sunrise wagon wheel apple. And I'm like, okay, no. What does this taste like?
No. Do they even give you any kind of like, this one's mealy and bad? This one's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Granny Smith is the real outlier. There's jump in if you have another apple that you're a fan of in the comments. But
yeah,
Granny Smith is the real outlier. Green, not red. Strong flavors, tart.
It definitely is the outlier. It's a very unique apple. I wouldn't say complex. It's unique.
Gives you something to think about.
Jorge, do we have that video yet? Or are we still working on it?
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? What have you been up to?
I sent a little video over to Jorge. The last time Justin performed this character was at a venue called Under St. Mark's, kind of during a low moment in the character's welcome life cycle. A little bit tough. We were kind of cursed at various times at that place. A rat ran into the side of Michael's leg backstage one time during a show. And then at another point in time, as if the devil himself was touching Justin to tell him, I agree with you. This fly had been buzzing around the theater. And what's the only place a fly wouldn't land? On someone who's actively moving around, you would think. Instead, this happened. Do you have the video, Jorge?
Get to picking and put them in your fridge and throw them away around Christmas because no one ever eats all these apples. They're gross. Whoa, a fly landed on me like I'm poisoned. And
that makes me laugh so hard. A fly landed on me like I'm poisoned.
I forgot that had happened. That's very funny.
It's so tough because the audio is really bad, but the video is so beautiful of that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What a costume. What a beautiful costume choice I made there.
Really, you were just like, I'll just put the hat on and we're good. Yeah. That is the second.
Bag and get to picking and put them in your fridge and throw them away around Christmas because no one ever eats all these apples. They're gross. Whoa, a fly landed on me like I'm poisoned.
That's the second greatest thing that's ever involuntarily interrupted your set before, Justin.
I'm a target. There's no doubt about that.
Warning, we're in danger.
Jorge's ready. He's got it. I can't believe the amount of
It's unbelievable.
I gotta move back to Maine. Gotta move to Maine. Yes, Megan, Canadian Justin. Yes, I'm from basically the border, so like I'm right there.
Rico says the closest I've come to eating apples is when I got Apple Jacks because they were on sale. With anybody else, I'd be like, that's bullshit, Schreukler. There's about 55% of me that does believe that statement that you've never had an apple. Is that true, Schreukler?
I believe it. Schreukler eats like he's in a bunker in a post-apocalyptic situation.
That can't be right. What has Schreukler told you about what he eats? What do you eat, Schreukler?
Just casually talking to Schreukler over the years in person and in comments. I mean, he'll weigh in and tell the truth.
Schreuk, give us a lowdown of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I really want to hear.
Give us a full Schreuk menu.
Schreuk, and don't tell us which one is breakfast, which one is lunch, and which one is dinner. I want to
shake it up a little bit. Put them out of order, and we'll see if we can piece it together.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Very, very fun. I think we should welcome on our next guest. What do you say?
I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's do it. This is a bit of a mystery to me.
Yes, I'm not really sure. I know the first word here. I know the last word here. Take a little sip for Daddy.
We have a lot of guests on the show that we book, obviously, because we're professionals. But some people just like sort of come by, and this guy feels like he's maybe on a case or something. I don't know.
Maybe on the beat. I hope we can help them figure out whatever it is they're looking for. Let's welcome to the Rectangles. Please welcome Detective Shu.
We got you son of a bitch. You thought you could snatch another poor little ankle sock for yourself, huh? Well, think again, Mr. Samsung 7.5 cubic feet stackable electric dryer. I know all about you sick freaks. Okay? Your average dry speed is 7 miles per hour. You can hold up to 28 pounds of laundry in one cycle, and yet you can't even empty your own lint filter. Diabolical. I know how you psychopaths think, okay? Oh, it's spring weekend on the college campus. Every freshman's doing 5, 6 loads of laundry. Easy. They're too busy wondering, can I fit a whole handle of Svedka in my Yeti thermos, Brittany? That's when you went in for the kill. Don't lie to me. I will pour a generic sticky substance all over your display buttons, okay? They're going to be so crushed. They're never going to press right again, okay? You'll be so useless. People are going to go back to using a line of string and the wind to dry their clothes again. Now talk, Samsung. Cat got your tongue, huh? Okay. Well, little bird told me that you and washing machine were getting quite friendly between cycles. What's that? You two are a package deal whenever anyone buys you? Oh, Sammy. That's not what she said. She said when the lights went down, you two were like a wet blanket set on delicates. It's going to take all night. Why am I taking this case so personally? It was the fall of '98. My partner and I were on a routine patrol. My wife called and said, Samba, we're lacing up your son for the first time. You should be here. I said, no, babe. I got to break in the new rookie. Just one more stop. Big mistake. The rookie ended up falling into one of your traps. Most community dryers lock their doors and you can't open them for 45 minutes. He'd never walk again. And I vowed that day to make your kind pay. Look. Those shoes on the other side of the glass, they want to see you unplugged, okay? They want to see you hang outside in the middle of Seattle where it always rains, okay? You rust. Just think about what that would do to your circuitry, to your drum. Yeah, everybody knows what the inside of a dryer's called. They use it every day. No? Fine. Be that way. I hope you like football. Because where you're going, it's all sweaty jock straps and no washer.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
Griffin Ostrowski, everybody.
Oh, Griffin, how are those holding on for dear life to your ears?
I wish I could tell you how long it took to secure them on my head. At least an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's going on right now? They're not just hanging off your ears, right?
No, it's like a sun hat directly over the top of my head, and then a
mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
But yeah, listen, I think what is on everybody's mind is what is that Granny Smith salsa recipe, my guy? Okay. What is?
Yes, Griff. Yes.
Is it like tart, but also like hot?
It's tart and it's savory and it's got a little heat.
Eric, look away. We're talking Granny Smiths.
I can't.
It's burning him. Yes, exactly. Get him out. It's granny time.
It's granny time.
Time for the real Smiths to talk.
Sorry, I just had to scream until I came back.
Really important comment here from Lulu Lemming. Is this Eric's son?
I mean, there are moments where we're both smiling, and I'm like, what's going on here right now? Yeah. Scary. Oh, goodbye.
No, get rid of me. Get rid of me and put them together. Let the cats in the crib. Did he just knock over his computer or something?
Griffin's gone. Or he says Griffin.
Hilarious. He'll be back in a minute. He's on an iPad and an iPhone, and we were like toggling between the two earlier. So
no.
Okay.
There it is.
There he is. He's back. He's back.
Well, thanks for having
crying.
me.
Yeah, see you, buddy. Have a good one, dude.
This is cats in the cradle moment.
Of course.
Griffin, where can we find more of you? What do you do? Where do you do characters? Where do you do improv? Where do you do sketch?
Well, in my total honest thing is like I have characters that I've recorded, but I think just like it was just like the quality is just not. I'm just not going to put it up because it's like you can't even hear it. You know what I mean? And then I just
face that problem a lot in our life.
Yeah, flies included.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I did something recently at like a bit show at UCB, and I think it was like all early performances in your character trajectory, where you're like you wrote something, and then the show's happening, and you're like, I don't think I wrote something that everybody else is doing. Like it's not specific enough for this show. And when I tell you, it was so
You have to tell us. What do you mean?
was
I've
so
been in this position before.
Sure. So there's a bit show at UCB that they did last week, and the theme of the show was the anniversary of UCB opening, and so it was a lot of inside joke bits, like Del Close coming back from the dead, the guy who got locked in the bathroom when it opened, stuff like that. And I did a bit, which was the UCB theater used to be a gym before it reopened.
Yes.
And I thought it'd be funny to be. It was the one guy who didn't hear that this wasn't a theater anymore. Wasn't a gym anymore. Excuse me.
Right.
And I came in a towel, just a towel, no shirt.
Love it.
And I was explaining that, or I alluded to that, I came to this gym to have an orgy. I just came here regularly for the orgies.
Mm-hmm.
And the funniest laugh, I want to be clear, the most honest, raucous laugh I got was I was on stage and I was like, it's not going well. This isn't going well. This isn't going well. And at one point I sort of pulled the cord on myself, kind of weak move, but I was just like, it's feeling really awkward up here right now, guys. And they all seemed to think that was hilarious because that's exactly how the mood felt.
No.
I was like, it's really awkward. I can tell. I'm going to go. And I sort of, I just kind of like, did the old pull the cane on myself right there.
I think every character should have a like at 90 seconds if then kill switch kind of where you're like, if this isn't going well, find a way for your character to like trip and accidentally kill themselves or something like that and just like be done with it.
Yeah, you give a second blackout cue to the booth and you're like, if this happens, you black me out early.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so funny. If this happens, like, just make a phone start ringing and I'll be like, oh my God, I have to go.
Griffin, your mother's on the phone. You need to come take this right away.
Oh my God,
guys.
Ow.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I was just about to crush, but I have to talk to my mom. Bye.
Bye. Oh boy. Griffin. Oh no. They're gone now. Never mind.
It's okay. It really was working.
That's really good.
That's so funny.
Funny. And, I'm like waiting because my best friend, like, we were really excited after we wrote it because he helped me like pitch some jokes for me, and I was like, I did it like a month or so ago before, and I would text him like immediately after, and like this time I called him and he was asleep. He was like, dude, I have to get up for work in the morning. What is it? I was like, it was really awkward. It definitely bombed.
Yeah.
Great, I'm going to bed.
You did this.
What a nice good night story.
But it was good. It was a good learning experience. It was a performance. It's all good.
That's how it goes. There'll be more.
Yes, definitely more. I
Justin,
did a show.
Yeah.
I did a show where it was a fundraiser and it was all like, I had like my usual bag of like nonsense, vaguely fucked up things to say, and everyone got up there and did like heartfelt, emotional pleas about the power of art, and I was like, oh, I gotta cut the penis thing I was going to do for sure. And I'm like deleting items in my brain as I'm sitting there watching everyone get more earnest. Oof.
Oh man, that's so funny.
On this one penis joke I wrote, so
I really wanted to say it so bad.
It was.
I'm gonna say it.
It was smart and it was earnest and it would have elevated the art, but the room was not ready. There were also families eating in the back of the room, so there was also.
And was this the joke where are you talking about your penis, or is this the joke where you used to show your penis?
No, not. That's not a joke. That's a statement, Eric.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right.
No, I stopped doing that years ago, and everyone was like, we don't like this anymore. I was like, noted. What can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah.
So Griffin, where can we see you? What else?
We have a show coming up. What do you have to plug?
I will. I definitely. My Instagram is very helpful. I think you guys already talked about the Betty team. So anyone's auditioning, that's in the comments. Good luck to y'all. Hope you get a slot, and good luck, and that's good fortunes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's nice that you plugging the good fortunes of others. That's very,
of course.
Very giving.
But yeah, I have my class that I met with. I did with Sarah, where we kind of have our own little character team. We might be doing a Halloween show, so I will. I'll probably on my Instagram be posting about that.
What's the name of the team? Did you have a name?
We don't kind of have a team. It's kind of just like a group of friends, and we're like, do we want to try and do a show again?
That's better. It's better that way, I think.
Let me say that's literally how Characters Welcome started. Hartney and I were like, let's just get together with people and do our pieces for each other, and we were like, let's put this on the stage.
Yeah, Eric, I think Mark. Was it Mark Green?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Mark is one of the fellows, and I know you've worked with him and all that stuff. So it's a lot of honestly familiar faces from Characters Welcome. And
that's great. I think the more character shows out there, the better. So then we have to then if that happens, we have to explain less to an audience what they're about to see.
Yes.
we need more people to know what the hell this thing is that we're doing.
Yeah.
So
I want to do a show someday where I have to be like, so the next person's going to come out and stand in a mic and tell jokes about things happening in the news and in their personal.
They're going to be like mean to themselves, and they're going to observe things, and it's kind of shitty.
They might ask you what you do for a living, and I know it sounds weird, but you can answer them.
Yeah.
That's what I dream of.
Yeah. And you already sort of mentioned, it's just like, I just feel like I don't know, I just feel like there should be more character shows, like this sketch all the time, and it's like stand up all the time. It's like, character shows they're fucking great. So
yeah, true. I love that.
We're just like stand ups with weirder clothes. Like, let's get out there.
We're stand ups and we can get away with more because it's not us. Okay,
yes, that's right. I didn't say that. The guy with the two shoes, the sandwich shoe face guy said that.
I didn't show my penis. It was the character.
It was the character's penis.
The character.
That's why it looks different than my penis.
That's why it looked silly.
That was a joke penis, guys. Got ya.
Justin, you're such a good character actor. You used to be able to manipulate your penis into looking withered and strange. Yeah.
The fuck out of here. Oh, that's true. That character's penis was weird. That's what I want my book to be about. Shantae, the first Griffin to perform on the show tonight.
That's true.
Mine's going to be about all the different penises I've worn.
My weird penis, the Justin Tyler story. Wow, that's great, dude. Griffin, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, buddy. We'll see you soon, yeah?
See you soon. Good luck out there. Keep doing it.
Bye, all.
Boy, Z-Core. Laser Piss requires the stage to be lights out. My last line is a lights up line. That's in 20 years ago, Z-Core, that would have gotten you run out of town.
That's called flipping the world on its ear.
That would have gotten you labeled a witch if you had said that in Salem, Massachusetts.
The lights, why? Get him!
No! Blasphemy!
Get the pisser of lasers and drag him to the town square.
I saw Laser Piss with Goody Proctor.
Laser Piss lies with Goody Proctor. I saw it myself. He consorts with the cats. The cats chase him. That's the Laser Piss. They chase him wherever he goes.
It goes against the ideals of the Lord. It's a queer.
Let's do Laser Piss through history. We can find different eras where Laser Piss.
I don't want to tempt you, Z-Core, but Laser Pistery is a really good solo show. But, yeah. A Laser Pistery.
Laser Pistery.
Boy.
Z-Core Laser Piss is taking control of me. Woo.
Sorry about that. Pissy me, John. Pissy me.
That was, I think he didn't mean to hit. Jorge didn't mean to highlight "Pissy me, John, pissy me."
Pissy me, John, pissy me.
Yeah, we did.
Which
Candle
is
piss.
Classic Garfield quote.
Yeah.
Pissy me, John, pissy me.
Oh yeah.
Folks, if you're enjoying what we're doing and you want to see more of it and you want to support us, there's several ways you can do that. You could Venmo us at Characters Welcome. That's a little business account. And whatever you Venmo us, be it $1, be it $2, be it $5, one person one time did $400. We will say the message, which is pretty cool. I also offered up, I would get some dude's face tattooed on my ass for $4,000. Did that happen, Justin?
Not yet, but I feel like the negotiation was going somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like they were like, I just need to raise the funds, I think is what they said.
They could be out there working that J job, just thinking about their face on your ass all day.
Yeah, that's
like a carrot at the end of a stick.
Here we go. Oh yeah, carrot at the end of a. That's the carrot. Which is this, the carrot or the stick? What is this? I am the carrot.
That's the absence of carrot. That needs a carrot to fill in.
Lack of carrot. But yeah, you can Venmo us.
Carrot hole.
We'll say whatever you want. You can also support us on Patreon or on YouTube. Both of the tiers on each of those places give you the same rewards. It's just if you prefer to have it, your memberships on YouTube or Patreon. I will say that the Patreon gives us about twice as much of that money as YouTube does. So be that.
I think we got a new member just this morning at 11:58 a.m. named Benjamin Ishibashi.
On Patreon or YouTube?
No, on YouTube. It's right here at the top of the chat.
Hey, how about that? I didn't know that. That rocks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You can also gift subscriptions to people on YouTube as well. It's pretty cool. We're starting to get up there. I think between the two, we have like 40 or 45 paid members, and on Patreon we have another like 60 free members that are just waiting patiently until that video that they really want pops in there. But it's really fun. Yeah, you can do that.
Schweikler has he put together his meal quiz for us.
Okay, here we go.
I guess this is just breakfast. He says, most mornings when I ate something before going to a job I totally had, feels like a lie, it was either A, ramen noodles, B, a sausage McGriddle, C, Carol Burnett, or D, Fruity Pebbles.
Good. Ramen noodles for breakfast would be, Schweikler, I'm going to say it, fucked in the head.
That's a salty way to start the day.
Salty way to start the day. Let me start my day savory and hot. Actually, sausage McGriddle sounds really good. I like sausage McGriddle. I'm going to say, Schweikler, I think, Schweikler, you're a fiscally responsible fella. So I'm going to say that it's Fruity Pebbles.
That's really nice. I'm going to go with ramen noodles.
Ugh.
He's wild.
Or was it just listening to Carol Burnett?
That's a great way to fill your stomach.
It's true.
I say.
Excited to find out which one that is. Just pumped. But in the meantime, folks, we have reached the saddest part of the night.
Yes. I know.
We've got two pieces of news.
So much fun.
Yeah. The answer was A, ramen. The McGriddle I'd buy in the morning and save for lunch. Yuck.
That's the worst way to eat a McGriddle, I believe.
Did you microwave it, Shoik? Or did you eat it?
Let me say, I knew it was going to be A. I know Shoik. And like I said, he eats like he's in that bunker.
Ramen for breakfast plus McGriddle for lunch is approximately 700% of your sodium intake.
Yeah, that's so much. Oh. Exactly. That's it. You're slowly mummifying yourself.
I did really like sausage McGriddles back in the day. That was my favorite menu item at McDonald's was the sausage.
Oh, really? See, I can't get the sweet in with the savory. In the morning? No way.
You can't do sweet with savory? You don't have like waffles and strawberries?
I don't like it.
Do you have breakfast at all? So
that's the first meal that people eat?
Justin.
I think just coffee and opening your eyes to face the day is enough to get me going.
I'm swallowing the disappointment that life is thrusting in my face and mouth of the day.
Yum, yum. I'm so full of disappointment.
So do you eat your first meal is lunchtime?
I do mostly eat lunch, but breakfast is good too on occasion. I'm more of an egg guy, I think.
I'm kind of like you. I for a long time was a lunch first guy, but I've been running too much. I wake up and I'm like starving. I gotta eat. But you run like 5 miles a day. Is that every day you run like 5 miles a day?
I do, yeah.
That's like 35 miles a week. That's a lot.
And I don't eat before I run, and then I eat lunch right after.
That's good. That's how you've maintained that wayfish form.
I wouldn't say wayfish, but something. I've maintained something. Claxon, what are you running from?
Yeah, what are you running from? You imagine if you didn't run, what do you think you would look like, Justin?
It would just be a pile. Just be a pile of meats.
As soon as you start running, you're really signing a check that your metabolism is cashing at that point. You're really like making concessions to your body by exercise.
Can't stop. That's why
Exactly.
I can't stop. Started running the pandemic. Cannot stop.
Oh, that's crazy. We only have one character left of the night. And I think we should just welcome him out. What do you think?
Let's dial this effer up because I have questions and this character has answers. Please welcome out to the rectangles, the Booty Call of Duty.
Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht mehr alleine tanzen.
Hey there, soldier. It's 1:15 a.m. and you just told your girlfriend you'd be in bed soon. Liar. Come here, big boy. Let's game. 'Cause it's me, the Booty Call of Duty. That insatiable, sexy allure of staying up late and ruining your sleep in exchange for 60 to 90 minutes of hot and steamy getting really pissed off at strangers and going to bed angry. Because at the end of the day, what sounds more fun right now? Your girlfriend who thinks you should limit blue light exposure before bed? Or me, the screen time equivalent of getting shot in the skull with a can of Celsius? Besides, what your partner doesn't know won't hurt her, except she will know because you're being so loud. So take this headset and put it on tight, real tight. So tight you can't tell that you're absolutely screaming, "He's coming in my back door!" 9 feet away from the woman you want to marry. Hop on, champ. Your boys are waiting, and we'd hate to disappoint them. You know, your boys. One of them's your coworker. One of them you kind of knew in high school. And one of them kind of knew your coworker in high school. Those are your 3 closest male friends, and you only know 2 of their names. Besides, you deserve to relax. You had a long day of asking your girlfriend where everything in the apartment was. It's time for you to relax, crack open a beer you're only going to take 2 sips of, and get killed over and over by a bunch of people who weren't alive at the same time as floppy disks. Your girlfriend wants to talk to you about boring stuff, like how her day was. Your boys want to talk to you about interesting stuff, like what their most recent shits looked like. And I didn't want to have to tell you this, but your girlfriend's cheating on you. She's seeing someone. Their name is Judge Judy, and they're in your bed right now. So enough with the microaggressions. The witching hour is for microtransactions. And I can't tell you which one is which, but one of them ends up with you sleeping on the couch, and the other one ends up with me wearing a $40 little pink cowboy hat in partnership with Lil Nas X. Ain't nobody tell you nothing, King.
Eric Feurer, everybody. I feel like this feels like a freshie.
Oh yeah, wrote it. Let me say, I wrote this about 90 minutes ago.
I love that you had the costume items there.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a crate. This is electrical tape.
Good though.
This is a camelback backpack backwards, and this is my tree spirit. My tree spirit.
Yeah, of course, that's a ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit.
This piece feels very ripped from the Eric headlines.
I mean, there are a lot of specifics in here that are true to my current situation.
Yes.
However, I hope that there's some that people can relate to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think. I mean, before the show, Jorge and I were chatting. He saw the title of your piece and he bristled. Let me be honest,
Jorge,
because he
I
has
need-
a lot
I
of
need-
Call of Duty knowledge, and
Yeah.
he was unconsulted on this.
Jorge, I need some notes, buddy. Come on in here.
I actually have no notes.
Oh, come on.
That
Are
was-
you a late-
Wow.
Are you a
That's
late
fantastic.
night, like? Are you a late night like kind of like I'm just gonna play a couple games and then come to
It's
bed?
one more. I used to be games, and now it's now I'll get into like coding, like some projects and stuff, and then it's 7 a.m. I've made a thing where like the lights in the whole house will dim, and then like the Google Mini will do the thing from Portal where it's like sleep mode activated, and I ignore it. I don't know why I did it, because I ignore it, and then I come to bed at 7 a.m.
Wait, so that's what you're staying up late doing?
Just like coding, just like
I
vibe
love-
coding.
This is the life cycle where you go from like, my time, I'm gonna play video games.
Yeah.
And you're like, my
You need to be
time,
video-
gotta do
Well,
this work. I have
okay.
to do this work now.
So here's the problem with video games, and that was a PS4 controller, so I know you know this. So
Damn, bro.
Crystal, hey man,
Take a shower.
Play the cool off.
the guy in a ghillie suit told me to take a shower.
Dude,
Yeah, you're out
chill
of
out,
control.
bro.
I had the side story. I had the night vision goggles from Modern Warfare 2, like the special edition.
That's
Those were great.
weird.
Yeah. So
That's
last
just
night-
actual military tech they gave you, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
they just gave, and this was back in like the 2010. So obviously, we all stormed the Capitol 10 years later.
Oh yeah,
Yes, right.
Yeah, well, they armed us. Gorillaz is on Fortnite right now. Gorillaz is Cristal's favorite, my girlfriend's favorite like band and everything. So they're on there, and so I bought her a new like guitar thing, and like I was gonna show her and play because they have like all the skins or whatever. And it took an hour and 20 minutes to download and install the update, and we both fell asleep on the couch.
Wow.
And then at like
That's romantic.
3:30, she gets up. She's like, "I'm just gonna go to bed."
That's romantic,
Ah.
actually. That's really sweet.
It's like the gift of the Magi, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, one
think
of
that's
them
what that
gave
was.
you a game but lost sleep. The other one, I don't know. We talk
Yeah.
about this fucking gift of the Magi thing like every week. Josh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it because every time I say it, it's a little wrong, and it makes the other person mad at me for saying.
Yeah,
Because they're like, yeah, that's sort of what it is. Or they're like, no, it's not.
that's not it. It's different.
I love
there
being
you
wrong about stuff. It's satisfying.
This is my tactical knife.
Yeah. Where'd you get is that a real knife?
No, yes, it's a real knife.
There he goes.
There you
Bound to
go.
happen. Picked up the wrong knife.
Nobody say anything political. I didn't think about that.
Nice. Really good.
No, Jorge, stop.
It's good. It's a
Very
healthy
great piece.
environment to be like.
So I do have a best friend who works for Activision and has worked on several of the latest Call of Duty. So I'm sending him this piece immediately, and I'm sure he'll have the notes because the microtransactions thing is insane. I knew about the American Dad Roger skin a month or two before it dropped, and I was like, you guys have really shit the plot.
That shit's just there is something so pathetic about what I want to capture with this piece as I do my rewrites is that there's something so pathetic about being like the love of your life is in the other room and is like, let's fall asleep holding each other. And you're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to get angry for 2 hours and say basically 7 words to a bunch of strangers.
Yeah.
And then I'll come to bed.
Then I'll come to bed.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah. We only game when at least one of our significant others is out of town, and then the other ones ask permission. So we schedule this in advance.
That's
We know
good.
better.
That's responsible. Very
Yeah.
responsible.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Very fun. Very fun piece.
And that's our show, folks. Get this.
Folks, that's the show.
You can find us next Wednesday right here in your rectangles, in your rectangle, in your rectangle, in your rectangle, in your rectangle, or next Wednesday plus 2 days. That is next Friday in 9 days. You can find us on the big flat rectangle, the stage, UCB, for our
stage.
live show, where if you can parse out the series of letters that I posted in the chat, you'll find the cast list, and it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a very fun show. It's a great cast. I've been away for, I think, 2 back-to-back shows, so I'm going to be very excited to be back on that particular rectangle.
Chomping at the bit, ready to rock and roll.
Very excited. We also have, coming up on this show, we have Kathy L. is going to be doing a piece in a couple weeks.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, dramaturg.
Our dramaturg, our archivist, coming out to play the games.
Who sent this message at the beginning isn't here right now.
Wednesday job, no.
Wednesday job, but making time to come and do it pretty soon. We also are going to have a special appearance from Woody Fu coming up.
Whoa!
Rectangles to talk about his time in Edinburgh. So
Woody Fu took a 4-minute bit from the Characters Welcome YouTube, turned it into I think a half-hour show, maybe an hour-long show. I'm not sure. We'll ask and find out. And then did a sold-out run at Edinburgh and destroyed.
Yeah.
So that's going to be more like a catch-up interview, I think we're going to do, because that's awesome. I'm so excited to hear about his experience.
It's going to be fun. Strigo says, UCB's giving me a code for a free ticket. Do I use it for Characters Welcome or for spell check? Wow.
I'll tell you what. It depends on which of your favorite dropout performers is yours. Which one is your favorite? Is it Demi or is it Jean Marco?
Is that how you pronounce his name? Jean Marco?
I believe it's Jean Marco.
Yeah, Jean Marco.
Depends.
What have you been saying? You've been saying Gian Marco.
I've been saying like Gian Marco.
You've been sort of mumbling your way through it, getting tangled up in that first G.
Hey, what's up, man?
I thought it was silent. I wasn't sure.
Ian Marco.
Ian. Wow, a bunch of great shows. Your choice. Pick your poison, Schweikler. Pick your poison.
Pick them. They're not on the same day.
That helps. Yeah. Split that code in half. Scam it. Do hack the system and get in there. I'm too exposed. I've been exposed
boy, he hates feeling seen, everyone. We'll see you next week.
No, here's the secret. I love it. See you next week, folks. Have a great week.
Everybody.
We'll be back soon.
Bye.